Okay, I wanted to show everybody what I've been doing. I've been drinking a little bit of Mike's, so forgive the Mike's. Anyways, I was able to make this tile, covered tile, and ore tile, which is really cool. This is pretty much the only new change, I think. I have changed a lot about the program itself. So the tile just uses. It was based on something I found in OpenGameArt.org, which I just thought, oh, I can do that, so I did it. It's all done with this right here. So basically, it's just one point. We're not dividing it up in anything. We're throwing in a color, so the color is thrown in. I had trouble determining where to brighten and where to soften the color. So I left the color alone except for where the length of the actual color vector itself is less than 0.6, right? Because the length of the vector determines the magnitude of the color. I figured so, and the magnitude is x squared plus y squared plus z squared. So the maximum is going to be 3, and then the square root of that's the square root of 3. So I decided if it's less than 0.6, we'll times it by 1.5 to make it brighter. And if it's greater than 1.25, we'll times by 0.75 to make it dimmer. And excuse me, also, if this is what creates the stripes on the side, so we want brighter stripes on the top and left side, and then we want a dimmer stripe on the right and bottom side. And then if none of that happens, we're in the cozy middle, and then we just leave that color right there, which is slightly dimmed. That's because we don't want the bright side on the top and the left to be not brighter than the middle. So, okay. The other one is the covered tile, which is really kind of a cool idea that I came up with. And I was looking at Terraria with this, and I noticed that the dirt color, which of course is the same throughout all the instances of the dirt on Terraria, except for where it joins to other dirts and anything like that. But I haven't gotten to that point yet. But I don't think I'll need to get there with this because basically, what do I do here? So I set the dirt color right here, which is brown. Okay. The only thing that's different between this and the random color tile, because we're actually using the random color tile, except for I set this variable, which is random y. So it's based on the id.x. So as you're moving from left to right on the surface of this point, right? So the random y is going to change based on the x position. Excuse me. Hope you didn't hear that. I moved the microphone up to avoid that. Anyway, C filter. So that's the same right there. And then this is the new, I just changed the name of it so that I would remember that it's a random color. And then here's the crucial point here. So if the random y that we generate here based on the columns, okay? So if that generated random number, okay, which gets multiplied by 4, okay, and then you add 1 to it. So it's gonna go from pretty much 1 to 5, okay? And then if that's less than id.y, which id is set up here to equal floor of uv, and in this case with the covered tile, what I did was I sent in the grid parameter as 8. So this automatically is going to divide or multiply the point coords times 8. So it's going to go from 0 to 8.0. So the floor of that is going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, all the way to 8, right? So then this is going to be random y, which is going to be pretty much 1 to 5. Okay, so if the random y is chosen, so it's at least 1, and then it's possibly 4 more, is less than id.y, which goes from 0 to 8, then return the random of the color that's sent in. Otherwise, return a random of the color that I program in, which is brown for dirt. And I'll show you that, which is really cool in a second. Okay. And then we got the ore tile, because this is all motivated by Terraria and Minecraft. So the dirt one, that one's really cool. This one's the ore tile, so you can have different color ores. So I took the random gems, and I changed it just a little bit so that the inside of the random gems, so the outer edge is just still the random edge with this baked in gray or silver, so it's like stone. And then inside on that stone, we can change the color of that, we can make it darker, we can do all kind of stuff. The inside is determined to be this random color that you send in, right? So that's the color of the ore. And then there's a random down here too, that if the C filter is greater than 35, then returns the random color, otherwise it returns the ore, or the stone color. So anyways, let me show you this in action. I've got a few other things that I've changed about the program, but I'm not going to be able to cover all that right now. So we'll set it in place. Okay, then there's the platform, there's the truche, there's the block. So that means the top and the bottom are brighter. The center's kind of middle, and then this is dimmer on the, and it kind of looks like more like a block. And you can do different colors and stuff. So like if I want to do purple, right, and I do a purple block there. Okay. So then we come along and we do, say, a purple. See, it's got the purple on the top. It's got the dirt on the top. Let me get rid of the. It works better when it's a single color. I'm not sure what exactly I changed about stuff, but you can see that there's a dirt section on the top that kind of stays as we go. Isn't that crazy? And then the ore, so let's say we're working through here and we got gray, right? Let's put in gray. Here, 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 there's gray all over the place. Oh, it's so gray. Then we come along, we got blue, and we want to put in a blue ore. So it's random for this other stuff except for the blue stuff in the middle. You can tell it's kind of like a little ore vein. So anyways, that's what I've been working on. Excited to share that. Super excited. I made dirt and ore and all that fun stuff. So stay tuned for that, because we're going to work on the rotation and get that right, but at the moment it doesn't work. So thanks for watching.